Hey there. Just want to do something quick. I haven't gotten any upgrades yet for this model just yet, but I figured why in that case I'm going to be working on stages 27, 28, 29, 30, 36, 40, and 62. Now in the future, I will be doing videos just like this, how to build, and if there's any upgrades, I will let you guys know that upgrades are being used. But until then, I'm going to keep these things brief. I'm going to work on these as things come along. But until then,
Here we are with stage 27, with some information about the first ships that arrived to help for my good friends, the dogs that were on the ship, which some did survive, but sadly not many. Precious Jewels, John Jacob Astray, Astor, the owner of the ship, I think. The fourth photograph with Kitty, the adored family, Airedale Terrier. So he's the one who actually tried to free and save the dogs, but unfortunately, not many. He survived. Rose-scented soaps. Not too familiar with what that spell, but then we get to the instructions, which in this case deals with half of the pistons. All right, let me just get this back and flipped over so that I can actually read them as I build. Eventually, I'll have to bring everything over. Anything that needs to be painted or has some upgraded parts will be put together at a later stage. Let's see which one is. I actually believe I chose the correct box right off the bat. There's these parts. Let me go through this and see. So A, P, C, D first, number label 27. There's the BM, some screws. Let's see, so this is number R5. Doesn't really say, but if I lay this down the same way that the rest of them are, it looks like I might have. Hang on. Do I have the. Nope, I think this is the other side. Let me double check with 28. Yep, I do have the wrong side. This isn't the next stage, so let's move all this over to that side. Let's see, will you be the... Nope, you're not the right one. Sorry, I really need to learn how to check and see which one's the correct... Nope. Should be a trick somewhere in here. Nope, that's not the right one either. Last one is the correct one. So let's knock these out, or take these out. The BM screws are tops, our pistons, and the, all right, here we are. So first we're going to want to do is take out those empty bags. I'll just put over there. And these four parts right here, again, I'll put that there. And making sure that these are angled the right way with the, I'll just do it so it's facing me. With these things facing your left, you are going to want to, let me just make sure, yep, these are not oriented, that this part right here goes in the middle, and then the bigger hook hooks on down at the bottom. Let's use a tiny screwdriver to try and, yep, push that down right there. So it's supposed to look like that. Need to do that 4 times. So again, make sure it's facing the right way. Oh, and that just pinged. Oh, and I just, there's the larger part that, or the hook part that, oh, found it. Found both. All right, let's try this again. Middle one first. Then push that there. Use a something small and thin. That makes 2. Okay, that's, I'll use the flathead. It'll be, nope, that's gonna be difficult. This, actually, this one's probably thinner. That makes 3. Actually, no, they're about the same size, so it's not gonna make much of a difference. Okay, because of how thin these are, you're going to want to be careful with these to make sure that you don't break the small, thin rods right here. But that's 4. Put that over, and now you're going to want these guys right here. You're going to want the smaller of the 2 hooks. And with these things, too. Again, you're going to have to be careful because these are thin pieces of plastic. You don't want them snapping on you. That's 3. And lastly, that makes 4. So that's all 4 of those. Next, you're going to want your, well, we're done with these 4 parts right here for now. Next, you're going to want to take out the tops. These are, again, numbered. So these 2 are numbered. So what you're going to want to do next, once I flip this over, is first line everything up correctly. So L8 with L8, for example. I'm going to move this. I also just grab this so I can dump them out. Ignore the gel. That was from me. Getting some new souls put into place. Oh, yeah, all right. Load one out. Then you're going to want to put it into place. These guys are really loose. Let me try. All right, so that's here. Let me try making this shorter. That one's in. Now we need L7. This one right here goes right there. Let's load up another screw. Maybe it's because these are, I don't know. Just appears to be extremely. All right, so that's that one started. Let's. Okay, don't know why, but these guys are really, really stubborn right now. All right, that's two of them to use this guy. So that's two. L6 will go right in there. Like so. I'm getting a little. All right, so that's 304 on. With one more to go. This one, but all right. These guys are so being difficult. But after that, we got this half done. Let's put the BM back in the bag for now. And with that and these four parts right here done, we are finished with 27. Which I'll put instructions down right there for now. Let's move. Shows us what's coming up next, which we already know about since I have them right here with me. Helper Rise Part 2. more about the rescue and their return home. A film about the unsinkable Molly Brown, or a show. Titanic back on the big screen. This was Titanic. That was a movie. There's the poster for it, and here's what we're working on next. Again, it's the half of the pistons and the actual piston part, and blending the other half of the pistons together, and that's all we're doing in this stage. Let's flip this over. Can see what I'm doing. I'll move that down for now, just so I can get out of the way. Let's bring that back up over here so I can get these screws out. Hopefully it'll be easier with that screwdriver. If not, I can always do a quick test and see if a bigger screwdriver thing will actually make it easier. If not, whatever. Sorry, I've got a bit of roughness there. Either way, first thing we're going to need are the actual pistons itself and the parts they connect to. Again, empty screws can go and bags can go over there. BBM bag I can put there. I might just put all of them into that bag for now. There we are. Got it open. Let's dump those out. Again, toss them over there. All right, so with how these are going, you just want to make sure that the hooks are once again going to your left side. And then again, left, bigger hook going left. That's 2. Hook left, piston hook left. That's 3. Piston hook, big hook. And there's 4. Now once again, let's bring these parts right here over. We're gonna need right 8. That's R5. And let me check something. L8, 7 Ls. So, yep, that's the right way for those. Just want to be extremely difficult somehow, or for some reason. Let me try this again. Grab this, sit down. It's okay. Let's try something else. Let's go a size. Let's pH 1. Let's try it. Let's see if going a size. That's why it was a size too small. Or so I thought. Now it's just being nope, it's just being difficult. Let's try. Nope, it actually stuck in, so maybe it was just size too small. So let's do R7. It's faint, but this is R7 right here. Is R6 and R5 for, yep, there's R5. So it's just being really stubborn. And this one's really faint. So let's line it up. And that's why that one wasn't fitting. At least it wasn't fitting. And this one wasn't fitting. So there's R8 right there. Still a little loose. That's R8. R7 is next, which goes here this time. This time it's actually fitting right. That one's in place nice and tight. It looks a little. No, that's how it's supposed to look. R6 is the next one. And this one goes right there. Screw right here. So I found that the best one for these is a PH1 screw driver. Not the PH0s, which is what I had earlier. But after this last one, we will be done with stage 28. All right, just want to make sure that these are nice and tight. All right. With that and these, stage 28 is now complete. Let me just put the screw away really quick. This one's going by a whole lot quicker. The B28 or VM, I'll put right. Yeah, I'll put it right in there for now. And once again, we can move these aside for now. I can put this away really quick. And then let's put, like I said, just put those on, and then this one's done. So that's 28 done. Now we move on to stage 29. Here's our empty bag. Again, just talks about what's coming in the next pack. International comics and into the future. So this is something about newspapers using the Titanic and comics about the Titanic as well. And future references of Titanic. Then here we are assembling the actual piston system. announcing all the details. And then making it so that it's ready for installation and running. Let's quickly fold this over so I can use it as reference. Now the trick is to, nope, that's the next one. Are you the, nope, you're not the right one. That makes you. Yep, you're the one I want. All right, so that's metal, that's plastic. These are plastic as well. These are plastic, and I will be replacing these with better details if I need them or can find them. And all right, so we're gonna want this one for. All right, we're gonna want this and the pistons that we just made in the last one. So that'll be these guys right here to onto, pointed to the left, but most importantly on the bottom. We're going to want to attach the first one with the big hook facing upward. On the first one, the last one, making sure it's still in the right orientation. So first and last. On this guy right here, again, hook still facing upward. And lastly, on the third one, or bring over the right side, the one that we just built, with it still in the same orientation. We're going to want to mount these into here, which is going to be both difficult and annoying. So just run like that. This guy right here, and right there. So something like that. If I hold this up, you're going to want it to look like that. Okay, this is going to, and with everything aligned and in place, we then channel, if I can do this easily. We then want to pin everything together like so. Let's do a quick all right. Aside from maybe a small catching, it looks like it's actually going together extremely well. It's saying it still wants everything to Not sure what's saying about that. I'm just interested. Wants us to make sure that this is still in the back. Which does not want me to. Alright, still not saying that I need to actually screw it together, though I assume it's gonna want. So, one second. Hmm. Interesting. It's not saying to glue it or cinch it down with these. Whatever. Man. Oh no, that's yeah. It's not telling me to cinch anything down, so gonna have me use these and the topper parts to help pin everything together. Apparently, so let's dump those in the bag over there. Dump this one out. Full of its content. Well, not all of it, just these two pieces right here. So let's keep those separate and safe over there. And with this still facing this way, we want to attach this guy here carefully enough so that it doesn't break. And these are orientated by size, so you can't mistakenly put one on the wrong way. So you go with that one there. This guy. Oh wait, I have this backward. Well, anyways, it's the right way. So you go want this guy here, still going inward. Let's try and push that all the way down. Flat. This little guy will be going here into these posts. This one will be going down into. All right, that's this one's stubborn. All right, that's that one. And lastly, this one will be going this way again, down into these holes, and there we are. That's the top of these. He's in position. Let's set this aside. We're going to need this pole right here with the extended part facing upward, and then we bring these pistons and these parts right here back over. All right, 1 second. I have to be right back. I'm coming. Sorry about that. I just had to get my stuff in the dryer. Anyways, back to what I was saying. First thing you're going to want to do is make sure that this is he's outward. These are facing up, and this is facing down. And then you're going to want to clip it in just like that. Do that with all four. In all four spots. All right, now with all four in the same orientation, clipped on, we will need this part right here. This will have to face outward like that. This position. And then we flip this over so that the extended parts are facing out and down this way. And then we clip them in, which is going to be a slight challenge. But now that I'm doing this, it's at least had the first one. It was easy. That's two. Yeah, no, I got this wrong. I'll get this wrong. We need to do it the other way around. We need to do it this way around. So I got this backward. So in that case, you get in front of each part that of the clip. And both sides of the clip are okay, this one's being difficult. Let's try this again. Hopefully I can. Okay, there we go. Got it. Nope. Nope, I just detached the wrong item. Okay, now I got it. Now let's see here. If this is supposed to be like that. This one goes on here like so. And once again, make sure that this is lined up right. Get these all in order. Let's again make sure this is right. Oh, now I should be getting this right. All right, so it should be like that. All these are up. All right, good. Now we just have to swing this over and push all 4 notches into place. Let's make sure everything's still. Yep, everything still rotates. So it should be good. Let me just make sure that this is still in the right orientation. All right, anyways, now with that done, now we're gonna need those screws and the rest of the stuff in that bag. We're not gonna need the gear, but it's big enough. I don't need to worry about losing it. And if I'm looking at this the right way, yep, it's supposed to be like that. So this guy will be going into these notches. Like so. This thing's gonna sit right there. Then this guy goes right. Let's try that route the other way around. All right, that one's right. That one's good. Make sure everything is perfectly aligned. This one goes over this end. I assume to help make sure it doesn't do that. If I can get that one in first, it'll make the other side much easier. Right, these are CM, so these are different, but I assume the size 1 is still the one I need. Again, make sure it's, let's start getting side 1 in. Oh, that was close. Now let's get this one. I can't just something. Oh, anyways, now that I have both of them started, let me just double check. All right, nothing's broken. Let's finish tightening these down. These should help hold the spindle into place. All right, that's hitting right. Now we're going to want this one to go. You know, with this one, I'm just going to do a quick loose fit because I want to check something after it is holding quite nicely. However, because of a small mistake with the last one, it showed that it would not fit on the stand before I get onto the next one and stage and get this part sealed. I just want to do a quick look at this. I want to see. Yeah, that looks like it's kind of looks like they have it the right way this time. So with this now the right way, I'm going to finish cinching down each side of this just to help make sure it stays nice and tight. All right, so that's those two. And as you can see, there's no binding. So I did this one right. Again, keep the CM separate. And then lastly, this one is telling us to put the gear on with apparently these knobs right here facing outward. Okay, yeah, it's just because there's a size difference, so it's not gonna matter. This is loose, but hey, if I decide to keep it, it's going to not matter because it's going to be pinned by other stuff. But with that, this piston area is now done. And that's all for 29. So all that's left is stage 30. And then we'll be done with the engine for now. And this one, with fill of the information, we now yeah, is this right? I could have sworn. Let me double check. Oh, this is what's coming next, right? I don't quite know what that's about, unfortunately. It could be the memorial or something. Yep, this is about the memorial. This is another movie or something like that. Race the Titanic is another one, but the model does not look correct. Anyways, but yeah. And these right here, I am going to, these parts right here, I will ignore for now. I just don't want to risk them snapping off. All right. That's all in this one. Let's get this guy folded over so I can get a good look at what I'm doing. We're gonna need, again, obviously. And this is the correct. Oh no, this isn't the wrong one. This is a different stage. Don't know why I thought that was correct, but no, that's something completely different. I don't remember why I needed that one, but here's what we really need. Here's that. Here's these, which again, I'm going to be ignoring those for now. Here's the base and all of our screws. Okay, first thing we're going to like so. And we're going to need the EM. Oops. Yeah, let's flip that over. So let's move these over here for now. So after, all right, I'm going to put you over there for now for the spare screws. All right, now let's see here. First ones are going to be going. Let me just make sure I get this the right way. All right, with that, the first ones will be going into the first two holes right here, and then the last two right over here. So it's gonna be done nice and loose at first, just to make sure everything stays in place. And again, this one's being stubborn and not wanting to. All right, got that down. That's three. With this guy, if I can keep it in place, makes four, which now that I have all of them in, I will cinch down nice and I just felt some fall, something small. All right, so that's the first one. I'll flip this around so I can. That's two. I just want to make sure nothing broke off. This guy will make three. And lastly, this one will make four. Oh, I see what happened. The gear fell off. Well, won't matter right now. Like I said, I'm going to be upgrading. But also, it's something that I can easily replace and put back on. It's surprisingly loose though, but it's whatever. Here's the leftover EMs. Anyways, got that on. We can now attach the actual melt base, which I almost lost. So that part I thought was going to be going into the base, actually was going to go into this. So with this little notch, we're going to pair it up with that. everything up. And down again. This one going into these 4 holes right here, and here. So let's grab the first one, and just like last time, I am not going to fully cinch them down just yet. I want to get it down just enough. Again, for now, I'm just going to keep it off. Once again, I'm going to go with the first one. Get that one down. Second. That's the third. And that's the last one. So that's all 4 in. I just want to do another gear test. If I can figure out a way. And with that, that one's in place, so I don't need the FN. I will need the A piece now to attach the last of it together, just to make sure it stays absolutely still. And these ones are going to go here, here, and here. So let's get the first one into place. Those mills. That one's in place. But I'm not going to cinch it down just yet. I want to make sure that the corners are pinned down. And lastly, the mill. Now that I have it all screws into each holes, now I will cinch it down. That's 1. 2. Just want to make absolutely certain that this guy is in nice and tight. So that's 3. 4. 5. Actually, this guy's going in much easier than the last engine. Actually, it's going together easier, I should say. With that mixed, so that's all these. Again, I'm going to do a quick test, make sure everything's, once again, moving correctly. All right, and now that that's done, it now wants me to, doesn't want me to put the AP away, but I'm still going to put it away and save it for at another time. I don't want to risk these breaking, so I'm going to save these for later. But it is now asking me to at least put this part in the very back. Which goes in. Again, there goes the gear right here. And as you can see, it's into place, so we are going to be using a little super glue. If I can find the, here it is. So this is the, okay, that's the empty one. So this guy, here's the guy that just gives tiniest bit out. I will not be into there. Will at least use it on the those right there. Let's then attach to the end like so. And like I said, I'm going to be doing all pipes and everything at a later time. Not only do I want to make sure that I have it painted right, but I also want to make sure that I have the upgraded stuff so I can get this to look just right. But with that in a very loose gear, which again, I will have to glue eventually, but I want to upgrade first. That's everything for this stage. So that's 30. We will not need this anymore. So I'll set it to the side. Next, however, we are going to need something over there. We will need the base. Bagels, Titanic. Again, once we get to this stage, because there's going to be a good bit more that we're going to need to do, we will be forgoing all of this stuff, but I will at least show you what I will be doing. In this one, I'm at least just going to attach this to this. It's bell, but essentially all I'm going to do is attach that to that, just to make sure that it's together and ready for me when I'm going to need it. The attaching of the engines, I do not know if I'm going to do that just yet. Actually, yeah, I'm not going to do that just yet. I want to make sure that all upgrade parts are upgraded, properly painted, and looking right. All right, well, here's what we got before, and here's what I'm going to need. I need 3 APs, which is probably why I had this guy over here, so I could have the AP screws on hand for when I get here. So this is what we're going to need. There's one, make sure everything's painted up and ready for looking right. We only need 3 of them, so I can put the remaining 2 back in here since I won't know what I'm going to what else I'm going to need them for. As part of Titan Optimus. Get that up down here. All right, load one up. Flip this over. And I am going to like they've done with the rest. Start one. Side. Start another. And then finish up the sides. I will look into what is currently available for the upgraded engine room, just to see what's available. And depending on what is there, I will maybe look into buying and painting it, and then getting the pipes and everything painted up so this one it looks. But until then, this is what I have done with the engine room, and this is what I'm gonna remain having ready for the engine room, ain't done for the engine room until I get parts. Let's bring this back over to where I'm keeping everything safe. And now we're going to want the actual ship hull, because that's all we're going to be doing for that stage. Quickly put it back into a box for safekeeping, and this one I'm going to need again. I will at a later time. I will set you there for now. All right, and now that we're going to be moving on to 40, I'm going to first set this aside, move this over, and show you the instructions for stage 40, including scenes. And once again, I apologize for everything being out of order. I want to get upgrades for this. I'm way on. Some are available for me to buy. I just haven't bought them yet. And with the engine rooms, I want to do a repaint, so that's going to take a while. Plus, I want to add some paint down here. Here's the James Cameron Titanic movie. All right, we're going to be skipping this for now, but that's another thing I might look into upgrading, since those things, they're okay. I still need to paint the nose cones red, but they're okay. Skip all this. What I'm interested in at the moment is the starboard anchor. In this page, but we might just ignore the pointer for now. So, with further ado, with that, first let's increase that over so I can the instructions. Bring this back over here. I could probably bring this over. And I'm gonna need to grab, that's a, oh, that's right. That's what I want. And this part, Let's see. Let's put those back in there. All right, so first you're going to want to feed the chain through the anchor well. Pull it over these. All right, here's where you're going to need this. Since it doesn't seem to be the same length, you're going to want to hook the eye hole through one side. Then you're going to want, maybe not, maybe they're the same length. Maybe, let me see. Let me try first. Let's unhook it. Maybe I don't need that. Maybe I could. Here, let's pull this out. Hook that like so. All right, no, this one's definitely longer, so. Here, let's see something. If I was to unhook both. And let's hook this onto that. Sorry, you can't see what I'm doing. Let's pull it outside. Slight tautness. Okay, that's gonna be like that. It's not gonna be all the way in, so let's. Hold that. That's still pretty loose. Let me see this. Yeah, let's go tighter. Let's see. All right, let's up. Maybe a few links Lock down. That should work. Let's grab this. Should be. Maybe that one. Nope, tire. So maybe. Okay, I missed. Sorry, this one's taking a while. Let's see if I can maybe get some extra light. Let's see. So it's probably this guy right there. Okay, this guy is difficult. Came off. Sorry, this one's being really difficult, especially since it just wants to retract. All right, so that's still a bit loose. Same with that. So this one's going to have to be moved up. This. Okay. Just pull a good bit of this out. So I can at least try and there's that one. This one's still a bit loose. So let's... That should do it. All right, so now that that chain is on, we now have both anchors nice and tight. And because I don't want to risk breaking anything, I'm going to pull both as a test. Which was stopped early. Don't know why it's weakening, but that'll do it. All right. Now that that's done, I can, for the moment, call this one done. Okay, this one's still pretty loose. I'll work on getting this nice and tight at a later time. That's 40. Now onto 62. I guess just want to make sure everything stays nice and taut, especially the anchors. I want to make sure that those are not just tight, but will not come. Anyways, Zeppelin's airship. So another invention. Letters from the Titanic. Business and pleasure. Heroic bandolier. 3 grateful women. And then here we are. Here's what I'm going to be working on. All right. And with that, let's start. Let me actually do a quick pipe. So that one's loose now. So let's. Okay. You know what? Like I said, I'll do the anchors layer. Right now, I'm just going to focus on getting. I'll just take the anchors out. Once I'm done with this, I'll, off camera, fiddle with trying to put those together. So there's those, there's these. That's everything in that little bag. So first thing we're going to do is attach this part right here, which, if I'm looking at this right, goes on to the site. Yep, it's port. So you're going to want to put it in with these knobs going downward right here and attach it with two IPs. Or not IPs, APs, which I believe they mislabeled and put into an AM instead of a A. And then these are regular screws, so I'm going to use this guy and attach loose at first. Then let's move this over and I will finish tightening these down. Here, actually, let's this so I can get a better angle on it. Because I know I'm normally supposed to be using this guy right here. Actually, you know what? Let me do a quick test. This guy. It's nice and tight. All right, that should be good. Now, next we're going to want to do is bring this over the other way and attach it right there using the IM screws. And these guys I can just down two of them like that. Now let's grab first one, get it started. Load the second. Okay, since that's loose, I'm going to grab that. It didn't do anything. So we're going to want to attach the first one down. And after this last one right here, we are now done. And with this stage, just felt my hand pop. All right. Anyways, that is everything for 62. This one is now done. And with that, that's the entire video. And look at how long this thing is getting now. I am considering drilling those out, but I'm not sure just yet. I don't want to damage anything. However, it would add add detail. All right, and with that, I am going to call it here, but I am still going to fill with those anchors since that thing is really acting up. Other than that, if I get those, once I get the upgrades or any more of the hull, I will do a new vid for you then. Till then, I appreciate you watching.